Hello, my name is Mary Blasnavage with MHM News. We are standing outside of Oscar's studios for a worldwide exclusive interview with the acclaimed Mitzi from his works on Mitzi's Kitchen. Please stand by while our crew prepares for this monumental event. With MHM News, this is Mary Blasnavage. Again, this is Mary Blasnavage with MHM News. Today we are live at Oscar Studios with the opportunity to speak candidly with the star of Mitzi's Kitchen, Mitzi Zucker. I would like to thank you for graciously allowing us access to this location. We will be asking poignant questions provided by some of your adoring fans. I know your time is precious, so without further ado, let's get started.
Thank you, Mary. It's an honor just to be in your presence.
And now for our first question. What's the story behind Mitzi's Kitchen? How did it all get started?
Mitzi's Kitchen began after last Christmas I got what's called an Able Skeever pan as a gift. And I also got a very easy to use video camera. I wouldn't use the expensive one I had that was a previous gift. And my partner thought it would be fun to record me making Able Skeevers for the very first time. And so that's how it started.
Dear Mitzi, is that really your kitchen?
No, the bank still owns most of it.
Okay. Dear Mitzi, where do you keep all your cooking equipment? It's like you use something new each show.
It may seem that way. Actually, I use things over and over quite a bit. Probably 2/3 of it is stored in the kitchen cupboards, and believe me, they're full. And the rest is scattered around the house. I have a feeling you're probably going to see a little video of just where it actually is kept downstairs.
Dear Mitzi, where is Oscar's Studios located?
In the beautiful Pacific Northwest.
How did Mitzi's Kitchen get its name?
Well, I got the name Mitzi many years ago when some friends and I, at a very young age, decided to go out and drag on Halloween at various times, and we decided that if we're going to dress as women, we better have women's names. And so somebody thought Mitzi was a perfect name for me, and I guess it kind of stuck.
What kind of dog is Oscar?
Oscar is a miniature schnauzer. He's really not a standard collie like a lot of people seem to think.
Dear Mitzi, it's so cute that Oscar and Vera match. Was that intentional?
No, actually, if most pet owners can tell you that your pets choose you, it's not the other way around. So that was just a coincidence.
Have Oscar and Vera had any difficulty being raised by two dads?
Not that we know of. They may speak to other people about it, but they haven't actually shown any concerns, and not to our faces at least.
Is Oscar named after a kids show character?
No, he's not. We acquired Oscar on the same day 7 years ago, as the Academy Awards. It was on a Monday evening, I believe, maybe a Sunday evening.
Dear Mitzi, do you really make 2 meals every night?
Probably maybe a couple times a week. And if we're entertaining or doing something special, we actually order in a couple times a week, or we'll just do something simple, or we'll do something where I just eat vegetarian.
What are your 6 favorite foods that you always keep on hand?
I think I have the basics that most people have. Everybody has milk, eggs, bread. I think that a well-stocked pantry always has things like olive oil, a lot of herbs. I think Italian herbs, a mixed blend, can be used in a lot of different recipes. I like to have soy products, frozen soy products that are easy to prepare. I definitely have to have both vegetable and chicken stock, and I usually have beef stock on hand. That's probably pretty much the basic. You've got to have butter, of course.
On one of your shows, you had a special guest, Juan. How is he part of the group?
Juan, actually John, I believe we called him Juanito on that segment, made some blackberry cocktails, and he is a good friend of ours. We entertain he and his wife Gretchen oftentimes.
What is Preto Productions?
Preto is a nickname for my partner Wade, and he is not just my partner, but he's my manager, my cameraman. He is the producer, the director, you name it. He runs the show.
Dear Mitzi, is it true you were only 15 the first time you fricasseed?
Fricassee.
Fricassee.
Fricassee. Fricassee.
Fricassee.
Fricassee. Right now you're asking yourself, what exactly is fricassee? Well, let me explain. With my psychic warfare technique, I will give it to you mentally without speaking. Fricassee, or fricassee, is a catch-all term used to describe a stewed dish typically made with poultry, but other types of white meat can be substituted. It is cut into pieces and then stewed into a gravy, which is then thickened with butter and cream or milk. It often includes other ingredients and vegetables. Greek fricassee is often made with pork and usually contains either wild green herbs or lettuce, or both. The gravy is thickened with beaten eggs just before serving. A Cajun fricassee is any type of meat or seafood stewed in a gravy made with a dark roux, usually the color of milk chocolate. As in most Cajun dishes, it also contains onions, bell peppers, celery, and garlic, and is served over rice. Fricassee.
Fricassee.
Fricassee. Fricassee.
Fricassee.
Fricassee.
Well, I don't really remember fricasseeing when I was 15, and if I did, I probably did it in private. Sometimes you do things with the chicken that you don't want to do on camera for the first time, and so of course, something difficult like a fricassee, well, not difficult, but a little bit involved, you want to do in private a couple times before you actually show that to, a group of people. The first time at 15, I may have fried a chicken. I don't think I fricasseed.
How do you feel about Paula Dean's butter addiction?
It's okay with me. That's all.
And for our last question, dear Mitzi, what's the best way to warm my buns?
Well, I think standing in front of a warm fireplace probably does as good a job as any. Personally, I like to wrap mine in foil and stick them in about a 275 oven for 15 minutes.
This concludes our exclusive interview with the fabulous Mitzi Zucker. It has been my sincere pleasure to spend this time asking these questions provided by the beloved fans of Mitzi Kitchen Show. So until we meet again, keep cooking and feel free to send in more questions. This is Mary Bliss Neves with MHM News saying thank you and good night.